there, this is Counseling Nomad coming to you on the Trucking Nomad channel. This is my first video since last year. Since probably, November or December? Early December? Actually no, since the Celadon situation. I did some videos in the Celadon situation just to kind of update you guys on that. But wow, it's been a while since I've done a video, and yeah, it was so chaotic when I was working on all that stuff, and it really felt like we were helping people. And now that it's done, I think what we really did is we created this sense that there is a community. That was one of the biggest things that we did, is we created the sense that there is support out there, that there is connection, that there are people out there willing to help. And we worked with individual people, and there are a lot of individual people that we did help. We were able to get some families connected for Christmas. We had sponsors for Christmas for families and that kind of thing. So we were able to help some people. We were able to get some people connected for jobs, for transportation, getting home after they dropped their trucks off at Indy or wherever. So we were able to help some people. But really, I think the bigger sense is creating community within a larger sense of community beyond trucking companies. So beyond, I have a PTL sitting next to me. So beyond PTL, beyond CalArc, beyond the mega carriers, beyond the individual companies, beyond the Facebook groups. I mean, it crossed Facebook groups. It was one big mega group, and we had people that were in several different groups that were communicating within all of those groups that were able to connect with people. So we were able to make a big impact in communication. I think that was the biggest thing, is that we were able to communicate so broadly with people. And there were so many companies and people that really stepped up. It was so fascinating and wonderful. It was so wonderful. I mean, there were companies that you would never think that would be willing to step up, that actually stepped up and were willing to do things. I mean, we had places like I-80 was willing to step up and offer meals and stuff to people. We had a manager in a pilot was willing to buy a bus ticket for a driver, an individual. She might have gotten reimbursed by her company or by pilot or whatever, but one of the managers was willing to do that for a driver to be able to get them home. That's huge. Even after, like a week after Christmas, I think, or not a week after Christmas, but even after Christmas, we had a driver that was in a new job, but out of food, and the truck stop was willing to get them food, and we were able to advocate for them for that, and just huge. It was so awesome to be able to see all of the companies step up. The carriers step up. I had I don't don't even know what company she was from, but there was a woman that I was connecting with that she was like a broker or planner or something from somebody, and she was calling out to different carriers, and she got a bus ticket for somebody. No, actually, she rented a car for a driver. After he caught a plane, she rented a car for a driver, and they paid for it. And no catch, they didn't recruit. They just got the driver home. So that was huge. I mean, the driver was stuck. The driver couldn't get to Indy. The driver's truck was either out of, I can't remember that particular situation. It was out of fuel, or it was mechanical failure or something. So the driver couldn't get anywhere else. There was nothing more that the driver could do. There were a lot of those kinds of situations where, and those were the ones that we were trying to deal with. There were, and so now we're working on continuing that kind of a process with Teddy's, and working on getting the 501(c)(3). But we want to do more than just help with stranded drivers. I mean, that's wonderful, and it was a joy to be able to help people in that way. But we want to do more than that. We want to help with the mental health aspect. We want to help with mentorship. We want to do more than that. We want to truly create a support base for trucking communities. And one of the big things that since day one, when I started thinking about this, one of the big things that I wanted to create was a place for truck drivers to have scholarships specifically for their kids. And so, not only not just scholarships. I mean, yeah, truck drivers can have their kids apply for scholarships through a lot of different programs, but how many truck drivers can have their kids apply for trade school scholarships to go to a truck driver school, if that's what they want to do, or go to a diesel mechanic school, if that's what they want to do. That's the kind of scholarship that we want to offer. We want to offer a trade school scholarship and a university scholarship. But we need the 501(c)(3) first, and we need help to be able to do that. So we're looking for some help. So if you can find it in your heart to donate even $5, $10, we do have a GoFundMe, and we'd appreciate anything that you can do to help us. Sharing, spreading the word in any way would be fantastic. We have, our admin staff is so dedicated. This past week, we've had 2 of our admin members have lost their mothers. They died. Their mothers died. And they're still here trying to work and do things, trying to be involved. One admin is in the hospital, and she's still communicating with us. If you don't think that's a dedicated admin, these people are committed. They want this to happen. And it just brings tears to my eyes because they're so dedicated. And I can't believe the group of people that I feel that I'm blessed with, because this idea of Teddy's is actually so close to fruition. We just need some help to make it launch. And it's so close. It's so close. We have such wonderful volunteers. We just need some help. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And we're going to be doing some fundraising events. So it's not just going to be these pleas and that kind of stuff, but I'm putting this out there. Yeah. All right. Have a wonderful and blessed day, and hug your loved ones, because you don't know how long you have them. Peace. See you on the flip.